are going to calculate the ratios. So here they have operating profit loss account of a particular company something, and they are asking you to calculate gross profit ratio, operating ratio, expenses ratio, stock turnover ratio, net profit ratio, operating profit ratio. Now all these things, if you see, these all comes under profitability ratios. Only stock turnover ratio is turnover ratio. Okay, so all those things we need not get confused. So now whenever you are calculating a particular ratio, no formula is must. Okay, formula you have to write. If suppose any calculation has to be done, no, all those things you have to substitute properly, calculate properly, and finally answers how it has to be expressed. In that way you have to express in times na, in times proportions na, and then percentage means like that you have to mention. All those things you have to remember. Certain questions, if you see, they will give you as this account format information. From this, whatever our formula question, no, gross profit ratio na, gross profit divided by net sales into 100. That's formula. So for which information will be given here, you can pick from that formula மட்டும் தான் நமக்கு தெரியணும். இதுல இந்த information இருந்தா ஈஸியா pick பண்ணி அதை ரெண்டுத்தையும் substitute பண்ணி into 100 profitability ratios மட்டும் தான் into 100 போடுவோம். பேலன்ஸ் எதுக்கும் into 100 we will not use. போட்டிங்கன்னா you will get a percentage answer. Okay, but you have to remember only the formula. அது மட்டும் தான் பிரச்சனை. So that if you know, you can easily work out these problem. Certain question they will give us a account format. You can pick from that. Certain questions, no, item by item, gross profit, sales, எக்ஸ்பென்சஸ் அந்த மாதிரி லைனா லிஸ்ட் டவுன் பண்ணி கொடுத்துருவாங்க. ஸோ லிஸ்ட் டவுன் பண்ணிட்டாங்கன்னா அதுல இருந்து யூ ஹேவ் டு பிக் தி இன்ஃபர்மேஷன். கொஸ்டின் வந்து எப்படி வேணா இருக்கலாம். இது வந்து நான் சொல்றது இட் இஸ் அ பேசிக் ப்ராப்ளம். Whatever we are discussing now, it is a basic problem, not comprehensive problems. If you get a reconstituted balance sheet, that is the comprehensive problem. Okay, now these are the basic level. Since we are in the basic stage, we need to calculate all these ratio first to get familiarized with the formulas. So we have picked this problem for that purpose only. So gross profit ratio, what is the formula? Each and every question thing, no, formula you have to write. Under that you have to substitute, find out the answer, and you have to express in what way it is. Okay, so let us work out each and everything. Okay, so the first one, if you see gross profit ratio, so what is the formula for that? Number and all you have to write properly. So whatever number is given, that subdivision number, all those things you have to mention. Okay, so if it is a gross profit ratio, that number, all those things you have to mention. Number or subdivision A, like that, if they are giving something, you have to mention all those things. So gross profit ratio formula is gross profit divided by net sales into 100. So this is the formula. Now information already given here. If you see, gross profit is 2 lakh and net sales is 5 lakh. Gross profit divided by net sales. Suppose here sales return is there. If they have not subtracted here, no, you have to subtract and find out net sales. Or else அவங்களே net sales கொடுத்துட்டாங்கன்னா you can use that information. If suppose as a informational line list out பண்ணியிருந்தாங்கன்னா அந்த line எல்லாத்தையும் you have to go through. Sales and sales return information is there or not, you have to go through. You should not come to a conclusion that only sales is there, so it is a net sales. You should not. Entire sum you have to go through. Sales return is there or not, you have to find out. If it is there means sales that is known as total sales. From that sales return you have to subtract, then only it becomes net sales. Okay, all those things are note it down as a hint. Net sales, how you have to find out? Total sales minus sales return. If nothing is given, that will be your net sales. So 5 lakh will be your net sales, and gross profit, if you see, it is 2 lakhs straight away given in the question. So you will be subtracting, but in your over here gross profit amount, immediately don't go for answers. Gross profit rupees 2 lakh something. If given, that mention. That amount you just mentioned. And then net sales. If suppose they have given total sales and then sales return, that formula you have to write and then only you can mention. Okay. So this is your net sales. Now substitute in the formula. Gross profit ratio is equal to gross profit is 2 lakh and net sales is 5 lakh. So multiplied by 100. So this multiplication, that symbol should be different. You should give some gap for that. You should not write here itself into 100. All these will be taken into consideration while evaluating. So gross profit divided by net sales into 100. So in that way only you have to write. So gross profit ratio, how much your answer is coming, you just find out. So that that will be the percentage.
40.
40.
Yes, ma'am.
So gross profit ratio is 40 percentage. Okay. So 40 percentage you just mentioned. So therefore gross profit ratio is equal to 40 percentage. Suppose in our question, if they are not giving, most probably they will give. If they are not giving also like this trading account கான information கொடுத்தா நம்ம gross profit நம்மளே கூட கண்டுபிடிச்சுக்கலாம். அந்த மாதிரி எல்லாம் கேட்க மாட்டாங்க. பட் இருந்தாலும் சப்போஸ் கிராஸ் ப்ராஃபிட் கொடுக்கலையே கொஸ்டின்ல எப்படின்னா ட்ரேடிங் அக்கௌண்ட்டை போட்டிங்கன்னா நீங்களே கிராஸ் ப்ராஃபிட்டை ஃபைனல் அக்கௌண்ட்ஸ் போடுவீங்களா அதே மாதிரி போட்டிங்கன்னா you can find out gross profit. Other way to find out is that sales வந்து cost of goods sold கழிச்சிங்கன்னா கூட if you subtract sales இருந்து cost of goods sold if you subtract no you will find out gross profit. Okay, sales minus gross profit பண்ணீங்கன்னா you will get cost of goods sold. Sales இருந்து cost of goods sold if you subtract no gross profit you will find out. Okay, so
Ma'am,
gross profit
கொஸ்டின்ல டைரக்டா குத்தலாம்னா மேம் நம்ம டைரக்டா பண்ண முடியும்.
அதுதான்ப்பா இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் சேல்ஸும் காஸ்ட் ஆஃப் குட்ஸ் சோல்டும் கொடுத்தாங்கன்னா கிராஸ் ப்ராஃபிட்டை நம்மளே கூட கண்டுபிடிச்சுக்கலாம். சேல்ஸும் காஸ்ட் ஆஃப் குட்ஸ் சோல்ட் இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் இஸ் தேர் நோ யூ கேன் ஃபைண்ட் அவுட் கிராஸ் ப்ராஃபிட்.
ஓகே மேம்.
மேக்ஸ் வந்து நம்மளுக்கு கொஞ்சம் போட தெரிஞ்சது சப்ஸ்டியூஷன் இதெல்லாம் பண்ண தெரிஞ்சதுன்னா நம்ம ஈஸியா வந்து ரேஷியோஸ் வந்து ஈஸியா நம்ம கால்குலேட் பண்ணிடலாம். அதுதான் மேக்ஸ் நம்மளுக்கு இந்த சப்ஸ்டியூஷனு இந்த இல்லாத இன்ஃபர்மேஷனை எக்ஸ் வச்சு போடுவோம் அந்த மாதிரிலாம் தான் இதுல வரும் இனிமே. ஸோ அது நம்மளுக்கு தெரிஞ்சது அப்படின்னா நம்ம ஈஸியா ஃபார்முலாவை ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கிட்டோம்னா ஈஸியா இந்த சம்மா ஒர்க் அவுட் பண்ணிடலாம் நம்ம. இப்போ காஸ்ட் ஆஃப் குட்ஸ் சோல்டு தெரியலனா சேல்ஸ்ல இருந்து கிராஸ் ப்ராஃபிட்டை மைனஸ் பண்ணுங்க. கிராஸ் ப்ராஃபிட் தெரியலனா சேல்ஸ்ல இருந்து காஸ்ட் ஆஃப் குட்ஸ் சோல்ட மைனஸ் பண்ணுங்க. அவ்வளவுதான். ஒன்னு இல்லனா இன்னொன்னு இன்ஃபர்மேஷன். ஓகே, சோ இது வந்து கிராஸ் ப்ராஃபிட் ரேஷியோ. நெக்ஸ்ட் இஸ் யுவர் ஆப்ரேட்டிங் ரேஷியோ. ஓகே, சோ இஃப் யூ வாண்ட் நெட் ப்ராஃபிட் ரேஷியோ முடிச்சிட்டு கூட நம்ம ஆப்ரேட்டிங் ரேஷியோக்கு போகலாம் பிகாஸ் அதுவும் சிம்பிள் ஒன் தான். சோ நெட் ப்ராஃபிட் ரேஷியோ ஃபார்முலாவும் ஈஸியா நம்ம ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கலாம். பட் நம்பர் எல்லாம் ப்ராப்பரா எழுதணும். என்ன நம்பர்ல நம்ம ஒர்க் அவுட் பண்றோம் அதெல்லாம் வந்துட்டு மிக்ஸ் பண்ணி எழுதுறீங்கனாலே எப்பயுமே நம்பர் எந்த நம்பர்ன்றத யூ ஷுட் ரிமெம்பர். நெட் ப்ராஃபிட் அடுத்தது ஈஸின்றதுனால ஐ ஹவ் டேக்கன் தட் ஒன். நெட் ப்ராஃபிட் டிவைடட் பை நெட் சேல்ஸ் அதுவும் வந்துட்டு இன்டூ 100. எல்லாமே இதுல பெர்சன்டேஜ்ல காட்டுறதுனால யூ ஹாவ் டு மல்டிப்ளை பை 100. So if you see net profit again you have to refer the question. Profit already it has 88,000 they have given. இதே மாதிரி அக்கவுண்ட் ஃபார்மேட்டே எப்பயுமே கொஸ்டின் வரும் அப்படின்னு எதிர்பார்க்க முடியாது. அதர் தேன் தட் தே மைட் ஆல்சோ கிவ் யூ இன்ஃபர்மேஷனா ஒன் பை ஒன் தே வில் கிவ். அந்த இன்ஃபர்மேஷன்ல இருந்து என்ன கொஸ்டின் கேட்டிருக்காங்களோ அதை கோ த்ரூ பண்ணி யூ ஹாவ் டு ஃபைண்ட் அவுட் தி ஃபார்முலா அண்ட் சப்ஸ்டியூட் அண்ட் ஃபைண்ட் அவுட் தி ஆன்சர். Here if you see net profit, they have given us 88,000 in the question. Okay, so that 88,000 you have to take. See here 88,000. That 88,000 you have to take. Okay, is equal to okay, net profit is 88,000 divided by net sales. Again that same amount whatever you have used here, no, that 5 lakh, that same 5 lakh only. 5 lakh into 100. Okay, now find out how much amount you are getting. That will be your net profit ratio.
Ma'am,
Yes, ma.
17.6, ma'am.
17.6. Good. %6 you have to mention. Okay, so percentage you better mention.
Ma'am,
So this is yes, ma.
ma'am, you told that sales gross profit equal to sales minus cost of goods sold, ma'am.
Yes, ma. Gross profit தெரியலனா
Okay.
அதே மாதிரி காஸ்ட் ஆஃப் குட்ஸ் சோல்டு தெரியல நம்மளுக்கு அப்படின்னா சேல்ஸோட இது காஸ்ட் ஆஃப் குட்ஸ் சோல்ட காஸ்ட் ஆஃப் குட்ஸ் சோல்ட் தெரியலனா சேல்ஸோட கிராஸ் ப்ராஃபிட்டா மைனஸ் பண்ணீங்கன்னா யூ வில் கெட் காஸ்ட் ஆஃப் குட்ஸ் சோல்ட். ஆல்ரெடி அந்த ஃபார்முலா கொடுத்தேன்ல இப்ப கொஞ்ச நேரத்துக்கு முன்னாடி.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
காஸ்ட் ஆஃப் குட்ஸ் சோல்ட் கண்டுபிடிக்கிறதுக்கு ரெண்டு ஃபார்முலா ஐ ஹவ் given. Two formulas I gave you, no, காஸ்ட் ஆஃப் குட்ஸ் சோல்டுக்கு. இது ரெண்டு ஃபார்முலால ஏதாவது ஒரு ஃபார்முலா யூ கேன் யூஸ் அண்ட் யூ கேன் ஃபைண்ட் அவுட்.
Yes.
Okay, so since it is easy for you to calculate gross profit and then net profit we calculated. In between we have operating ratio, expenses ratio, stock turnover, operating profit, all those things. Okay, so if operating ratio formula enna, just note down. So this is our second one, operating ratio. Okay, this is the formula for that is equal to cost of goods sold plus operating expenses, cost of goods sold plus operating expenses divided by denominator will not get changed throughout profitability ratios. This all the four important ratios is there, no, that four important ratios the denominator will not get changed, only numerator will change, keep on changing. First gross profit we have done, next is net profit we have done, next operating ratio, numerator is cost of goods sold plus operating expenses. If net sales it will not get varied, the same 5 lakh only. Net sales how we have to arrive I have taught you already. Net sales மட்டும் இருந்ததுன்னா net sales, sales return இருந்தா you have to subtract and find out net sales. Now cost of goods sold it will not be appearing in your question, you have to find out as we discussed either any of the formula which you feel comfort and based upon question la கொடுத்ததுக்கு ஏத்த மாதிரி you can use any of the formula. One formula is sales minus gross profit, one of the formula. Okay, other formula is Opening stock, add purchases in the formula already I have given you here. This formula also you can use. Okay, both are same only. You will get the same answer only. Okay, so which one you feel comfortable, you can use accordingly. Or if you find difficult in memorizing this one, you can use this one. Okay, or based upon question, if they have given this information only, you can go ahead only with this formula. Okay, it depends upon the question. So here if you see, anyway both information is there, also same answer only you will get. So sales, if you see 5 lakh already we know that, gross profit also we know. See here, sales is 5 lakh, gross profit is 2 lakh. So you can easily find out equal to 5 lakh minus gross profit is 2 lakh. You'll be getting rupees and all, you have to mention properly. 5 lakh minus 2 lakh, you'll be getting rupees 3 lakh. Cost of goods sold. You can even use your you can even use your other formula also. Same that cost of goods sold only you will get. Opening stock, adoda purchases you have to add, carriage you have to add, because all these comes under direct expenses. Opening stock, purchases, carriage, wages, all these you have to add, and closing stock alone you have to subtract. That is our formula. If you subtract the same 3 lakh only you will get. Same 3 lakh only you will get. So let me write out here rupees 3 lakh as cost of goods sold. Okay. So just mention that cost of goods sold as 3 lakh. Okay. So if you do this, go ahead with this formula also, same 3 lakhs only you will get. So if you have this information, it will be easy for you to calculate using this formula. Okay. And your cost of goods sold you have found out, that is this one you have found out. Net sales already we know, that is 5 lakh, no need to calculate for that. And operating expenses alone we have to calculate now. Operating expenses. So what is meant by operating expenses? Operating expenses are the one which is expenses which is directly related to the main activity of your business. Okay, so particularly if you see in this question, administrative, selling, distribution, uh, those two expenses alone will fall under operating expenses. Okay, other than that, if you pay some interest on loan, and then like this loss on sale of fixed asset, if you are selling some fixed asset, adanala loss ஏற்பட்டிருந்தது, adanala profit ஏற்பட்டிருந்ததுனா, so all those are non-operating expenses, non-operating income. Okay, non-operating expenses means loss on sale of fixed asset, loss on sale of machinery, loss on sale of furniture, இதெல்லாம் வந்து non-operating expenses, இல்லனா financial expenses. Okay, so expenses can be categorized into operating expenses and non-operating expenses. Operating expenses means administrative, selling and distribution, both will fall under operating expenses. Non-operating expenses means financial expenses, like interest on loan. If you are paying bank loan, it is no way going to affect your production or main activity. Okay, and then regarding your loss on sale of machinery or furniture something, those are non-operating expenses. Similarly, non-operating income means your profit on sale of fixed assets, any furniture or machinery, that is non-operating income. Okay, so you should know what is meant by this operating expenses. So in this question, operating expenses, if you see, only administrative, selling and distribution expense. Other than that, finance expense, other non-operating expense, both will come under non-operating expenses. Okay, so operating expenses, we can include only these two things. So you have to mention for each item, you have to give the explanation here. Initially formula you have to give, and then how you are calculating that also you have to mention here. So operating expenses is equal to, please mention what all the items that one. Administrative expenses plus selling and distribution expenses. Okay. So just find out how much you are getting administrative from the question 1 lakh and 13,000. 1 lakh plus 13,000. 1 lakh plus 13,000 gives you 1 lakh 13,000. Okay, so this will be your operating expenses. Now cost of goods sold, you know, any of the either of the formula you can use and find out this amount, you will be getting the same amount only. So that's what I didn't do here. So you have to see that you can reduce the unwanted time. Instead of spending on very big formula, you can just use this formula. So 3 lakhs and your operating expenses is 1 lakh 13,000 and your net sales you have found out already, you know, that is available in the question, that is 5 lakhs. Now substitute in the main formula. So write down your thing, operating ratio is equal to cost of goods sold less operating expenses divided by net sales into 100. Okay, now we can substitute cost of goods sold is 3 lakh
Ma'am,
plus, yes ma, 1
ma'am,
lakh
the
30,
screen is in 1,30,000 only, ma'am.
1 lakh.
The
Yeah, you
screen,
can see the screen.
yes, ma'am. But
Okay,
you type now, but there is no any
just wait. Again, I'll share the screen. Now can you see?
rejoin, ma'am. I rejoin.
Okay. 3 lakh plus 1 lakh 13,000 divided by net sales is 5 lakhs. That is already available in the question. So you just add these two and then divide, multiply by 100. Find out how much you are getting. Okay. 3 lakh plus 1 lakh 13,000 will give you 4 lakh 13,000. Better to go step by step so that you will also have clarity in working out. So you will not lose even the step marks if they are suppose considering. Okay, so 4 lakh 13,000 divided by 5 lakh into 100. So find out how much percentage you are getting. That is your operating ratio. Find out. Yes, find
Ma'am,
out. Yes, ma'am.
82.6, ma'am.
82 point. 82 point how much?
6, ma'am.
6. Okay, pa. Okay, ma. So 82.6 is your operating ratio answer. So highlight wherever box is required, you can show all those things. Therefore, operating ratio is equal to 82.6. All those things you can mention. So moving on to the next question. So far we have done gross profit ratio, net profit ratio, operating ratio. Then expenses ratio also we have to calculate. For expenses ratio, specific expenses you have to take for each one. each thing you have to take, divide by net sales into 100. If administrative expenses ratio you want to calculate means administrative expenses divided by net sales into 100. Like that, so 1 lakh divided by 5 lakh into 100. So again, selling and distribution expenses ratio means selling and distribution expenses divided by net sales into 100. Then you have to take 13,000 divided by 5 lakh into 100. Like that, each and every expenses, financial expenses ratio means finance expenses divided by net sales into 100. Formula you have to mention. Formula under that substitution you have to show it correctly. 7,000 divided by 5 lakh into 100. Like that, other non-operating expenses ratio 2000 divided by 5 lakh into 100. Like this, you have to calculate how much expenses, how many expenses they have given for all the thing, because they have given, they are not specific about that. In the expenses ratio mattum calculate panunga, they have not given. Generally, they have given expenses ratio, for which you have to calculate all the expenses ratio only. Okay, so do one by one. I think you can do on your own this one. I have told you how to do. So you do each and everything. Administrative expenses ratio, put 3 you mention and put under that administrative expenses, calculate in that way. Formula under that substitution, final answer. Just do it up fast.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, yes, ma.
Ma'am,